So we're going to work on this telehandler. The turbo is bad on it. We're going to go ahead and replace it. We've also got to replace this air duct tube here. This is all melted through. And this machine caught on fire about a day after my uncle's chopper burned. The turbo set up and then it started to get real hot. Burn this air box here. They had to put it out with a fire extinguisher. You can see the stuff all over the manifold there. It needs a new alternator belt, and we're gonna have to get after it here. We got a seized up turbo right there, so we'll go ahead and get it replaced. Well, this is the project that we're working on here today. We're going to replace this top pipe here with a new one. They're cutting the mounts off of it now. They've got most of it unbolted. And we're going to have to figure out a mounting tab to put onto it here so that we can replace this a little easier come next time around. Operator error. Yeah. So we've got a new one right over there, and we're gonna have to get this off and then slap the new one on there. Alright, now we're ready to lift that off in there. We had a couple bolts that we realized weren't exactly removed. Looks like this front is sticking on there a little bit. Hold it, watch yourself. Alright. Go ahead. Watch it, you're hooked right there. The other day in the other video there, somebody said I wasn't being too safe because I was standing underneath the boom of the loader, you know. Alright, so we'll set this down, grab our other one. This is on the hardware. And yeah. It's supposed to be. Yep. These guys are putting discs on the pottinger. We'll have to go up check on them in a while. What's that? Alright. Yeah, I don't know. If you want to go over there, we'll put it in the scrap bucket. Alright, so we got some scrap metal that we're picking up here, so we might as well put it right in the bucket of this loader. Why don't you let me climb up on there first? You're gonna grind it? Okay. You want to set it there first though to see what you got? Yeah. Alright. Well, now we're actually able to set this up on there.
Grab that grinder.
They had to do some grinding on this in order to get it ready to get set down with where it's going to actually mount on to the tank. I might as well climb up on here. Maybe I can put this into place here.
clamps.
All right, so we've got this all hooked up in the front and the back. This gate valve here is for agitation. We can either open this or close it, and then we can do the same thing back there. We can close off, spread back there, then this forces the manure back to the tank, or you can leave this one open, agitate and spread at the same time, or you can just spread or just agitate. So what they have left to do here is they've got some mounts. There's 3 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them to weld down to the tank here. And then this project here is going to be done. So I'll take the torch with me and we'll go ahead and climb down. Right?
Right.
Another problem that they've got here is this tire must have a couple of belts broken at. I don't know if you can see that bulge there, but that's the problem they have with that tire. We'll have to get a new one on there. We've got one of these tires, I think it's the other tire, is foam filled. That one's not foam filled, is it, Jared?
Huh?
Either one of these tires foam filled?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, we had one of them that we foam filled, and I don't think it's this one, but we'll have to get one on there. Well, they're putting the finishing touches on that tanker, and we're going to get back to working on this telehandler. And the first load of lumber is pulled in for the barn edition. So he's just going to circle out back here and get unloaded. And yeah, they'll get after it here. Well, I got up here just in time. Oh, we don't have any old ones to look at, do we? Well, they ended up putting all the old ones in the scrap truck, but I'm sure you've seen them from a previous video. These blades here I got from CFC? CFC. See, I even forgot where I got them from. Yeah, I'll have to put the link in the description where I got these from. These were about $20 a disc cheaper going through this company out in, I believe they're in Indiana. Costs like $100 and, I don't know, maybe $50 for freight. And these blades were $84 a piece. And there's 80 of them on here. So if you do the quick math, that's right around $7,000 to put new iron on here. So this piece of equipment's about, well, we just come into 2 years here now. And I wanted to have new discs put on it before we went into doing wheat ground. So we've got 400 or 500 acres of seedings to put in. We'll use this on that ground there, and then we'll have it for tilling up some wheat ground. Is there an actual brand on these?
Yeah.
Just says CFC on them, or no? It's they are Bellot. Yeah. I don't think CFC was the company. Maybe it was. Well, we'll leave these guys alone. Look like they got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 left to put on there. All right, they did send me a catalog, and this is where I got the discs for this. And it did come from CFC Distributors Incorporated. And there is their phone number right there. 1-800-548-6633. You can go on their website at cfcdistributors.com. So Timothy is working on washing the manure tanker off. He's getting that all cleaned up nice. Oh, you got friends today, huh? Yeah. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
This is another one of the basketball stars of little Charlotte.
Yeah.
I was gonna say let's go for a ride, but I don't want to infringe on your time here. So, all done with school?
Yep. I got
Good.
one more Regis tomorrow and then I'm done.
Good. Gonna pass, I hope.
I would hope so.
I seen Dad today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably working real hard. He said it's pretty slow in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah. This gal's father works as a manager over to Kaz Equipment. So, yeah. Well, you guys be safe. I was gonna steal a ride from you, but
Do you need to go somewhere?
no.
No?
It's just gonna go for a ride in the rock store, huh? Yeah. Can't find them, grind them.
Yeah.
Hit it hard.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
I do a run out. I'm just
Hey, just watch the cars right there. Can you get all 4 gears before you get telephone pole?
No.
Oh boy. Well, everybody is completing their projects here. Timothy's got the tank all clean. He ran a new gasket around his fan housing. Now he's just fixing up some fasteners here. He's going to want to bring that one in and put a little heat on her. And then put a nice 5/8 nut on it. Oh, that is being cute, huh? Taking
awkward. The other one I was able to whoop like this.
yeah. Whack it now.
Down.
No, no, whack it up.
Let me get under there.
Get some heat on her. Oh man, you're gonna lay right in. You're gonna get that right in your eye. Should I get the camera out and he gets all happy with the hammer. He's getting aggressive. Let's get some heat on her, bud.
I think so. The other one come out.
Yeah, damn thing. Well, we need to give him some assistance. The spreaders cometh together. Jared's got a bunch of welding done here, and the boys are finishing up their problems here. Oh, you got to put heat on her, huh? Ah. So we had a disc bearing gone here, and he can't get that damn thing out of there, so he's going to put a little bit of heat on her. And they've got a new tire on here, and this one we've got foam filled. We run into situations where we blow these tires and we don't realize it, and then we usually ruin a rim. If you recall, a while ago, back in the winter time, I ended up putting that rim all back together, and I don't know where that tire is. That tire is around here somewhere. Need a little more oxygen. Feed it the oxygen. Oh, Don't want to feed it that much. How much propane you got? You got enough propane? It's all about propane. Who's that character on Hill? What the hell is that? Who is his name? Hank Hill. Yeah, got propane. So Jason's just doing an oil change here on this guy here, and he's even washing windows. Washing the windows, huh? This guy's looking for brownie points here, washing windows. You looking for brownie points?
Isn't that what we do after every tractor oil change?
There's only certain guys that do windows when they do an oil change.
Well, I can't do all of them. Unless
You need more window cleaner? I'll have to order some. So the damn windows, you get a little bit of moisture in the morning, the damn cornmeal sticks to them, grain, makes a frickin' mess. So we want to show you a little progress here on the old Telehandler. This is working perfectly. I've actually got all the bolts out of the exhaust manifold. We're going to pull the turbo off the exhaust manifold on the bench. And believe it or not, I ended up getting every bolt out of, I don't know if I can pull this out of here with one hand or not. I was able to get every bolt out of the head for the exhaust manifold. So we're going to set this guy on the ground. I've got a couple of bolts here that I left in. We'll go ahead and pull them out, but every one of them came out. Now we beat up on JCB here quite a bit back when we bought this machine here. In all, how many hours are on this, bub?
12,000.
Yeah. This engine is a good engine. I mean, it is in a dirty environment and it does all right. So, what we're gonna do now is we are going to get this turbo charger over here on the bench, get these fasteners out of it, and I've got a new gasket kit to put on here. Although I could probably use this old one over again because it looks like it's in pretty good shape. Actually, I think I'm just going to use that one over again. If I don't have new gaskets, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to run out, take care of Timothy, pull that turbo off, get that new one mounted on there, and we're going to start putting this old girl back together. Well, we've got a little break in what we've been working on in the shop. We need to get this 4620 out. So it's been hibernating in this old barn here for, we brought this up here maybe November. The guys brought these corn planter parts up here the other day, so everything you see here is stuff that we no longer need, and it is kind of for sale. We've got the tank that came off the 8220, and then of course we got all the hoppers. Now Jared ended up robbing the batteries out of this tractor for another, I don't know if it was for the other 4620. So this hasn't run in, I don't know, 7 months. So we're gonna get some new batteries in it here and get it going. We'll have to get new hold downs, but they actually have to dig a manure pump out of the manure with this, and a 3-point hitch on this tractor works the best for that job because of just the way those Husky pumps are made. So we'll get some batteries in this and we'll get it fired up. Well, we've got the batteries in. Now we're going to see if it'll start. Oil level's good. Oh, that was too easy. Oh well. steering valve on it, like we put on the 4020 and the other 4620. Jared did the engine on this it was last summer, if it was the summer before. It was the summer before. Well, we'll get these doors shut and send him on his way.
How dare you?
Well, we've got this one back here now. This other one runs, but it doesn't run as good. We got something going on inside this one. What'd you figure was wrong with it, maybe?
Something in the head, I think.
Something in the head?
I hope.
Yeah. So, these are both 1971 models. This one's got the longer axles on it. Rear axles. This one's always been the better tractor. However, the metal on this one was in a little better shape. I don't remember what this had for fenders on it when I bought it. Oh, it had a year-round cab. This one had a year-round cab, and I bought the fenders and the ROPS from Abilene Machine. The nose of the hood has never been hit. That's all original there. But I guess there's no dents or anything in this one, but do have some imperfections down the side of the hood here. Just, I don't know, I guess it's in good shape, but we need to get this one painted. Maybe this winter. We thought this past winter we were going to get it done, but we didn't. This tractor is 51 years old this year. So, yeah. For those of you who don't know, these are 136 horsepower. The 6030, they are 175 from the factory. Well, we'll get on with the rest of this telehandler project here. Well, we've got the old manifold and the old turbo removed. We have removed the turbo from the exhaust manifold. We've got that off of there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put the manifold back on, and then we're going to bolt the turbo on separately. I took this off as one unit because I didn't think I was going to be able to get the back bolts out of the bottom ones that held the turbo on there. Now, we had not planned on taking this manifold off. Therefore, we didn't get new exhaust manifold gaskets, but these gaskets are in good shape, and we're going to go ahead and reuse them. So we'll get the manifold on there, then we'll bolt the new turbo onto the manifold itself with some new gaskets, and then we can kind of button this up. I did order the air duct that goes over the top of the engine. I'm going to have to get that coming here, and we're just going to have to wait for that to come in. Maybe we can wrap that with something to be able to get this thing going again here. Well, we've got this turbo all installed. However, we need 3 isolators here for the muffler. I cannot hook that up. And we're also waiting for the air duct that goes over the top of the engine. So until we get them parts, we're not going to be able to finish this job up. We're also waiting for a serpentine belt here as well. So we're kind of overlaying jobs here. We've got a fan clutch that we're going to be doing next on this truck, and that'll be in the next video. Well, we're getting ready to close out this video. You've seen that load of lumber pull in. We don't have the telehandler done. I started another project, and I am caught in the middle of that one as well, waiting for parts, but that's a story for another day. So you've seen that load of lumber pull in, and this is the project that lumber is being put into here. We are adding on to what we call barn 8. We had added on to it a couple years ago, and now we're putting another 240 or so feet onto it. So they've got most of the holes done for they've got most of the poles in, and then I thought the load of rafters came here today, and looks like they've got maybe half the posts left to do on the other side, and then they'll start setting rafters here. Now on this end portion here is the manure storage, and what that manure storage is it's a 8-foot wide pit, 8 foot deep, and then the alley scrapers will be able to dump into this pit here, and then this will run over to this outside portion here, and that's where we'll be able to pump the manure out of it here. So I thought I would just kind of walk up here and do a little walk around of this project here. There's not a whole heck of a lot to see here, but this will give you an idea as to what we have going on. We'll be able to set up a pump over in that corner there. We can actually walk down inside this manure storage itself here, to kind of show you what things look like. They've got some pads pushed down into the concrete here to weld posts onto, so that we can put a fence up around this guy here. So we've got a ramp that will allow us to get down inside the storage itself, to get down inside the part of the barn here to dig out the sand. The sand does settle out into the manure, and we're going to be able to go in through here with a skid steer and dig it out. So this is 8 foot wide, 8 foot tall, 8 foot deep rather. So that'll give you an idea as to the project that we have going on here. So that'll do her for this one anyways. I want to thank everybody for watching, and we'll try to check in on this project from time to time. It's outside of coming up here at night, it's hard for me to come up here during the day while these guys are working on it, because I'm usually working on something else. So that's gonna do her, folks. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you at the next one. This group of cows here is going into the parlor. This group has been milked already. We're just kind of hanging out here. I wanted to show you what and I am distracting them. Hey, you don't need to see me. They wouldn't come over this way if I wasn't standing here, but they see me standing here. They want to come over and see what's going on. So I wanted to show what this alley scraper, I wanted to show how the barns are getting cleaned here. And this alley scraper works on a shuttle system. It goes back and forth. And that pit that we just walked into on the other end, down there in the addition, we've got the same thing right here. And this is dropping the manure down through the slot in the floor here. And in order for this manure system to work correctly, it's going to go beyond the slot here because it's shuttle shifting the manure to drop into this slot. So it'll go a certain distance that way, and then once it gets so far, it'll turn around and come back. And then the manure coming from that end is going to get pushed down. And now what is happening is this other sled here is going to bring this manure this way and drop it into the slot. So that'll give you an idea how that works, and so that'll do her. Right, girls? That'll do her for this one, huh? Yeah. These cows are like, what are you doing walking around with the camera? We're not supposed to be videoed here.